Hello, and welcome to a new episode with your host, Vinney Chopra. I'm so excited to have you here as we dive deep into the world of real estate investing, syndications, abundance mindset, and building generational wealth. We are excited to be in the top 1.5% of the real estate podcasts. Got number 11 actually out of top 50 real estate syndication podcasts. Thanks to you. Each episode, we bring powerful insights, expert guests, and actionable strategies to help you take your investing game to the next level. Whether you are a seasoned investor or just getting started, if you love what you hear, please take a moment to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and follow me on social media so that we can never miss an episode. Your support helps us continue sharing valuable content with more people like you. Now, let's jump into today's episode. Thank you.
Welcome back, Alchemist. This is Abundance Thursdays with myself, Gualter, Amarelo, and the great Vinney Chopra. Vinney, welcome back, brother.
I'm right here, brother, just outside, and we are so glad that the temperature is nice, sunny, but it's 43 degrees.
43 degrees in California. It's not much warmer up here in Washington. In fact, it might be the same temperature. Diving into this principle, some of the notes you sent me are that you can build an empire with other people. You can't do it alone.
Yes.
And that was kind of your opening note. So why is it, because I read it, here's where this comes from, context for everybody who's listening. This morning I read something that said success is internal. Success is an individual concept. And I looked at that and I said, I think a major part of success is all about what we do inside. But to leverage, to get scale, to really push out, you need to get other people. So how do you know it's time to go and get strategic partnerships? How do you know it's time to leverage?
Oh, that is so great what you're saying, brother. Walter, the thing is, as a visionary, like we did last week, as a CEO of your business, your life, your relationships, you are the one. But it's a team sport after that. Once you lay down your goals and aspirations and passions, then you got to build relationships with outward people who can help you get there. So success is a team sport. It's not a solo sport at all. People say, oh, it was me and I did it and everything I did it. No, not really. These are the team members. These are our partners who make things happen for us. We delegate and we give them strength and goals and other things so that they can reach those job descriptions or whatever responsibilities, which moves our business ahead. So it's always a team sport.
So being a team sport, it's complicated, right? When you start bringing on team members, and this is, I think, why this principle is so powerful. We've been doing this for the last 6 years. You and I have been doing this. This is our 3rd year together doing Abundance Thursdays. And by the way, for everybody who's at home, I'm actually on the West Coast with Vinney. So now I'm just going to say it's 9 a.m. EST. But for everybody on the East Coast, it is 12 p.m. EST. We do this every Thursday to jump on, just give you a little bit more of abundance from Vinney's experience. He came to this country with $7. He sold Bibles as a Hindu, and he did what he had to do to make money in the beginning. And then eventually he raised over $200 million and purchased over $1.6 billion of real estate. Sold many of it, bought more. I found out yesterday, did over 42 deals over the last 17 years. And for some people, they do 42 deals in a year, but these are multi-million dollar, sometimes deca-million-dollar deals.
Now, these are only purchases. I was going to say, Brother Gualter, I was talking to my team. I said, you know how many transactions I have done? Holy cow, I've sold 36. So 42 bought, 36 sold. What is left? That's total of 70 some, isn't it? My math is, 70 some transactions. It can happen by teamwork. It can only happen. And they're just so excited. Next week to Phoenix. I'm meeting with my team over there. We are not there. My daughter and my wife is not there, but they are making it happen like crazy good with the assisted living homes. Then I go to Dallas. Milton Coldgrove has been my attorney, real estate attorney for 17 years. 17 years in the colony. He lives there. My main company was formed in Texas. And his office has been my business address all 17 years. I have met him only 4 times. I'm so excited to have dinner with him and his wife next Friday night over there at a very fine, posh restaurant. I'm staying at the Westin Hotel there in Fris and meeting with lots of my contacts, lots of brokers, lots of my affiliates will be meeting me, and lots of students I'm speaking and all that good stuff. But affiliates, what we are talking today is we are not alone. We cannot do anything alone. We can do a few things alone. But with AI, I don't know. I hear that you can build $1 billion company with one person. I'll have to wait and see.
It is starting to get to that point, and it's tempting to work alone. But you just gave us a couple of different trades, but one of them that's really important is the attorney. Right? If you were to have an attorney on staff all the time, you're talking about just thousands and thousands of dollars per month to cover the cost of an attorney to be on hourly like all the time. So you end up not affiliating, but you end up partnering or using a vendor, using somebody outside, a strategic partnership, somebody outside of your company to do legal documents when you need them. But you don't need them every day, so it doesn't make sense to have that person on staff.
1,000%, 1,000%, brother. And if I may give the trick of the trade, if I may, I could not afford big bills, big attorneys. So I used prepaid legal, $25 a month. That's how my start is. I'm telling you, $25 a month. And Milton Coldgrove came to me through prepaid legal, which is Legal Zoom now, I hear. And then he stayed with me. He says, Vinney, I'll give you such a good price, $181.25 an hour. He says, I'll give you a discount because he left prepaid legal, but then I stayed with him and now I pay maybe $250 for. But the best thing I like, I would love to promote Milton. I'm going to do recording with him next Friday too. He is a real estate attorney who doesn't charge by. Listen, everybody. Listen, everybody. Milton Coldgrove in the Colony, Texas, his office. Of course, he's gone from Plano to Carrollton to Colony now, and he's a broker also, and it's done so well. But the good part is he charges by the transaction. He's the one attorney, I love him because he will charge only $3,500 for the whole closing or 5,000. I remember that. He sent me the first bill. I doubled his fee. What? Oh my gosh. He sent me the invoice for $39.95. I crossed it, put 7,000 on it or 7,500, and I paid him. He says, Vinney, what are you doing? I said, Milton.
Oh, we were just getting at the point where you're about to share what you said to Milton. And I think we'll take a little break while Vinney's internet is broken. So he gave me some notes this morning and he talked about leverage strengths, so fill weaknesses with other people, and then collaboration over competition. So instead of trying to do everything yourself, find partners who have a shared audience. When working together, you guys can tackle two different things. So for instance, this attorney is somebody who does the legal side of things while Vinney does the operations side. And I know we do this with mortgage brokers. We do this with property managers. We do it with contractors, plumbers, electricians. There's Vinney. All right. Welcome back, brother. What was it you said to Milton? You just got back to the house. I recognize that house. Yep.
I stand right here. I'm right here. I apologize. Yes. Can you hear me? Yeah.
We can hear you now. Internet's back. So
Can you hear me?
Yep. You were talking to Milton and you paid him the $7,500. What was it you said to him? The reason you did that?
Yes. Oh, the reason because he spent so much time and energy and everything to do the business for me. And then his bill was so less. I said, Milton, no, not at all. I'm back in my office now. My gosh, I'm trying to see where lighting is good. But that's what I did. I crossed it off and I paid him twice. And you know what? That solidified who he is and who I was 17 years back. And look at that. That relationship has paid dividends to him and me too at the same time. He's looked at every contract, every something. If he tells me to sign, I never read that legal contract. I skimmed through it.
You give it the Vinney skim, which is a pretty aggressive skim to begin with. You've seen a lot of contracts. So Vinney, I have a similar relationship with Michael Shine, and I know you've met him at the summit. He does all my closing,
Yes.
holistic attorney, the closer, and it is been a relationship that started. He was actually a lender in one of my projects, one of my deals. He lent me money, closed some, and he said, "I'm just doing it for the relationship." He's done over 100 closings with me in the last 6 years that we've known each other. So that is a beneficial relationship for both sides of us.
It really is. And one should really look for those golden people in your life. I'm thinking about Kim Lisa Taylor, my syndication attorney. She did 24 PPMs for me, 24. Jean Trowbridge and Kim Lisa Taylor were together, and then she split up. But I stayed because I was her client. So I stayed, and what a tremendous feeling. And we are still friends.
It's interesting because you mentioned Kim Lisa Taylor yesterday when you're in the Vester training from your mastermind call. And I think about it now, as you said this, you don't work with her anymore because now you have a Vester. You only have to do 1 PPM. Is that?
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinney, what are these over here? I wrote this book a few years back. Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My 3rd book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these, or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education. Let's shout out for Vester and Sanjay. Actually, thanks to who is my partner in hotels. That's where I'm going in the Dallas and all, and looking at strategic partnerships more and more. I just raised money for the boutique hotel. But the key thing is, you got to find ways to pivot yourself. You got to find ways where it doesn't take you a month or 2 months to get the PPM ready. So Avestor, Avestor.ai, I think, or something, or IO, they put together a plan where you just do 1 PPM for 50 million or 100 million or whatever. And then underneath, you do deal disclosures legally with different waterfalls, different pref rates, different assets, and the investors have to sign only 1 time on the top. That's it. So that was amazing, and get it all done in 2 weeks. I was flabbergasted. I just couldn't believe it. So it's a wonderful feeling to know there are different ways to skin the cat. And of course, we should always be looking at doing everything legally, correctly, and all. And then also take care of our investors. So it's the convenience of investors that got me going. I said, if my investors can just sign 1-time PPM, they don't have to go through hoops at all. And now I have a new deal. You can have as many deals underneath and have different structures and prefs and locations and all. See, in the fund, the problem I found was the same investors
did not want to be diluted. That's the word dilution, because if the fund buys one property, then second, then third, then fourth, fifth, all the investors are in every deal, then it gets reduced, their percentages and everything. But in this model with Avester, they don't dilute. They just go put their 100 on the top, or 200 or 250 or 500, and it's put into the one that they like, the investment they want. Yeah. And they do the back end, they do the taxes. So it's fantastic. Yes. Investor, go for it. Hey,
I'm here in the
thank you,
training, and you're right.
Sanjay. Thank
One of the things they pound pretty hard is you got to do everything right. It's all got to be legal. It's
Yeah.
all got to be protected. You got to take care of
Yes.
the investors. So it's been a
Yes.
really cool training. We're actually learning about marketing today, what we can say, what we can't say. So it's
Yes.
very exciting. I'm thankful for the relationship that you gave us here, Vinney. I do want to get back to that training. I know you've got a busy day ahead of you calling up
Yes.
investors. You said win-win or no deal. Why is that so important? I mean, I know the answer, but why?
See, the thing is, you cannot really, if you win and lose with a affiliate or whatever partnership you have, it's not going to survive that long. See, win-win is the only way to win more business, more trust, more integrity, and everything. It just dawned on me. Brandon was a loan broker for me in Houston, LMI Capital president, vice president, I think. And he gave me a letter which got me the property in near NASA, 150 units. But then I found out that Freddie wants to talk to me directly, and they don't want any broker to go through it or something. I closed on the deal and I wrote him a $14,000 check just for that letter, just for that letter, because he gave me the letter of qualification, pre-qualification letter, and he knew the seller, and I got the deal. So even though he didn't work at all in the whole transaction, but I gave him 0.25% of the loan. You know what? He gave me so many loans after that, because 12 loans I got, I think, with him in Houston. And he'll talk to the local banks. I will never talk to them. And he'll put a whole matrix together. Vinny, this bank wants to give you LTC of 80% plus the rehab budget and everything. And suggest that you go with this bank and that bank and all. What a tremendous relationship we had. Oh my gosh.
Those are the partnerships that happen over time because you treat each other with respect. You give them
Yeah.
what you know they were looking for, even
Yeah.
though you didn't have to. You went and did it anyway. There's one more thing, one more note you have on here. It is create programs that reward and scale. So create affiliate programs that reward and scale. What is something that you've done in your capital raising side where somebody actually, or even in, I think you do this in your coaching business. I know you do this with your mastermind. You pay affiliate. I know you pay affiliate fees
Affiliates.
because
Yes.
I've gotten
Yes.
affiliate fees for bringing
Dude.
people through. So why is it important to have set that up and make it scalable so other people can come in and benefit from making those introductions?
Sure, introductions is one thing. You could give a referral fee one time, not transactional commission or things like that, as I teach that very much. So fund of a fund is a great structure for a another GP who's raising money for you and so forth, or they have to be part of your GP structure so that they are doing other things along with talking to investors and getting money for your deal and so forth like that. But referral fee is good. What I find is that you got to have incentive. Affiliates like to help you, but the key thing is they want to do it for their sake too. That's the part. Like one of my investors got me $29 million. I didn't pay him that much money, no. But he just invited 7 friends to have coffee with me. Remember Starbucks thing, and they didn't even let me pay for the coffee. I mean, so I think it's very important to have a win-win situation. We spend 10,000 or so maybe every Thanksgiving. We send gifts to investors, to vendors, to partners. And I think last year we somehow missed it. Somehow, I don't know how, but we have been doing it for last 14.
I know I received boxes of
Yeah.
nuts and dried fruits all in a big stack.
Yes. Yes.
I was telling our
Harry and
team here yesterday.
David and Harry are amazing people. Actually, they're from up there, Seattle, Portland area, and people love those, yeah,
Oh,
gifts.
Vinny, it was so cool. Even my son loves the boxes. We still have the boxes in the house because Emerson loves playing with.
Oh my gosh. No, we're going to do it again this year. We never missed it. And this way, it's a good feeling to say thank you. Thank you for what you are doing for our companies, our business, our partners, and the residents who are at our communities. So it's a good time to thank investors, vendors, partners, everybody.
I like that. So we've got, and you just covered that spot. Keep communicating, keep nurturing.
Yes.
Partnerships don't thrive on autopilot. Stay engaged, provide value, ensure alignment over time. Strong partnerships are like a great marriage. It requires continuous care and commitment. So this next one you have before we jump off is action time. So take one step today. Right now, identify one strategic partner or affiliate, reach out, start a conversation, explore how you can create massive value together. Why is it important to just do one? Why does that matter?
No, see, the thing is, lots of us mentality is, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. We go to seminars, we go to webinars, we go junkies, right? But we just go from here to there, but we don't take one step which can really bring value. And then you try to hone in on that step and become a habit. So then you internalize in the standard operating procedures, I call SOP, hey, this is going to bring 80% of the result. This 20% or 10% of picking up the phone and talking and establishing and thanking them. See, the more we thank our partner, the more we call them and send newsletters and things and all. I'm really good at it. I don't know how many people see that. What are some things in my life which can make a big difference in their life? I'm always searching for those things and then throwing it at them. Hopefully, they can pick up one or two or three ideas to implement. So, adding value and serving people should be the core thing, should be the core.
You've heard it here. We do this every Thursday. This is Abundance Thursdays. It's so funny. We talked about Thanksgiving. It's the only Thursday holiday that happens every single year. And we do this Abundance Thursdays at 9 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. EST. If
Yes.
you're looking to learn more about Vinney Chopra, you can go to VinneyChopra.com. He does have 4 trainings he does every month. Right now, 4 now. We don't know if it's something he'll continue doing, but if you go to Eventbrite, you can type in Vinney Chopra, and there they are. Every Saturday, we're going to take this principle. So this Saturday, you go to ibuildmillionaires.com. We're going to take this principle. We're going to break it down into a system that you can implement. And Vinney Chopra has been with us for the last 3 years. We're on a mission to build 100 millionaires who are inspired to go out and build 100 millionaires. So if you're a coach or a trainer or a highly sophisticated investor who wants to give back, please reach out to either me or Vinney. We'd love to get an opportunity to see how we can strategically partner and affiliate together to go and help more people, get your message out to more people. Cheers to your success. When you have a choice, always work with the best. We'll see you next Thursday.
See you next week. Thank you.
See you next week.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, what an incredible conversation today. I hope you got tons of value from this episode. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and follow me on social media to stay updated on all the things real estate, investing, abundance mindset, and wealth creation. If you're an accredited investor looking for exclusive investment opportunities, be sure to join our elite Monil Investors Club at vinneychopra.com/invest, where we share details of our future projects. Quick disclaimer, we are not selling any securities, and this podcast is strictly for educational and information purposes only. The opinions shared by our guests are their own and should not be considered financial or investment advice. Always do your own due diligence and consult with a financial professional before making any investment decisions. Thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, keep smiling, keep investing, and keep making a massive impact. God bless you.
Hey there! The upcoming episode is scheduled for Thursday. We appreciate your viewership of the Abundance Mindset Show. Tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern on various social media platforms hosted by Vinney Chopra and Gualter Amarelo. Don't forget to subscribe, share your comments, and leave a 5-star review. Thank you for your support.